Hey there, we are on the 25 Days of Orville. It's day 19. We're going over all the ships that are in all the episodes in the Orville. So let's do it. Alright, thanks for taking this journey with me and everybody who's subscribed and liked and shared all these videos out. And it's been fun going through all the stuff about one of my favorite TV shows, the Orville. And today we are covering the ships. So if we switch our views here, okay. So the first ship that we see on screen is a shuttle. Here's it is kind of making its way over to dock with the Orville, and then on its way there's this weird ship that goes by. I think I have it right here in the show. If I play this, let me mute that. So I play it, and the ship goes by. It's kind of like a let's see. Nope, it was before then. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Here we go. That ship right there that just went across. It looks like, kind of like a cross between a space shuttle and something from Space 1999. I don't know. It has those little engines and wings and everything on it. Just struck me as a ship to look at. Okay, so then we get our first introduction here to the Orville as they come across, and we see the big little three-winged little engine things in the back and stuff. Pretty cool design. I mean, it strays from, kind of the Star Trek type design, but it still has kind of like little nacelles or whatever that they had in Star Trek. So then we get to see a Krill cruiser. I think this was in Command Performance. It was the first time we see this ship. Little different view of it here, just to give it kind of the perspective of size over how big the Orville is. Then we get the episode. This is which episode is this? This is, I think this is Command Performance as well, because this is the ship that they get on that transports them to the other Cavalon place. And here's a Cavalon ship, kind of a weird round thing, little fins in the back and stuff. Kind of a weird, neat ship with this little hump in the middle. I don't know what this little hump thing across the middle is like. Handle. It's like got handles on both sides. Okay, then we finally get introduced to the Mocklin cruiser. Very round outside shape, kind of Vulcan. If you remember some of the Vulcan ships, kind of Vulcanish a little bit, round and stuff like that. Then we get the If the Stars Should Appear episode. We see the big interstellar cruiser that all the people are stuck on as they travel off course through the universe. And then this is kind of hard to see. This was Priya's ship that was crashed on the asteroid as she was beginning her manipulation to try and steal the Orville. We only get a little small glimpse of it there before it gets destroyed. And then he takes and steals the Orville and goes to this Venzian ship, who were the purchasers who were going to buy the Orville from the past. And they don't succeed. Okay, now then in, let's see, Cupid's Dagger, we get to see the Navarian ship, which is these very long, kind of triangular winged kind of things, those. And then we get these Bruidian ships, which are like little ducks, little birds with little wings and little round fronts on them and stuff. So that's kind of interesting how they're keep designing these different ships. Then in let's see, this was New Dimensions. We get and find this Horbalak smuggler cruiser that comes along that ends up being squashed, and the pilot ends up dying because he wasn't listening to them. We do get a Krill shuttle that lands on board the ship. This was I think this was all the way down to not Blood of Patriots, but I don't know, one of the other show episodes. That was before. That must be Nothing Left on Earth Except the Fishes. That's right, because they capture that to head off krill. And then here, this is a shuttle, and this has in the All the World's a Birthday Cake. We get the ship, and they have the array that's packed on top. They're going to go release the reflector array so it can put the star back into the solar system. And then, of course, we head to Identity, where we see the myriad of Kalon battleships taking off and heading towards Earth to take over everything. And during that battle, we get to see this little kind of Kalon fighter, and it kind of turns around and flies very quickly like some of the other ones. And we do also get to see krill fighters. I don't know if there's a Union fighter ship. They're more exploration, right, than anything else. So I don't know if we're going to see Union fighters, but the krill definitely have fighter ships. Then once we're into the episode of this is The Road Not Taken, the episode after Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Everybody is on this scavenger, big freighter that comes by and captures the shuttle. And then in general, there was a shot somewhere of the Orville next to one of the bigger cruisers that's, much larger little engine rings out here and stuff. This is one I think was the Olympia. So there are different sizes. I think there's ones that are smaller than the Orville that only have two little wings in the back for the engines. So there's similar design, bigger. They go bigger and smaller. Maybe the next season 3 we'll see a huge, gigantic one that the Orville could dock in, actually fly into and dock and land in this monstrous, gigantic ship. That would be pretty cool. So you can have like a turducken, right? You have a shuttle in the Orville, and then the Orville in the mega battle cruiser kind of thing. That would be pretty fun. Okay, so those are kind of the ships. I just went through each episode and found the ships, got screen grabs of them, and pulled them out so we could see and look. There's quite a few different ships. I mean, we've got different races, different ships, and you can kind of see each race will have a different concept of what a ship should be. Like the Navarians have this very utilitarian, straight angles and everything, where the Beridians are very curving and outspreading kind of thing with the engines and stuff. And just a smuggler is just going to have a big box of a cruiser flying around. The Mocklins, of course, have a very nice curved thing with open interior, so you can dock your shuttles inside in a safe area, stuff like that. The Cavalon, who are supposed to be the ultra intelligent Cavalon, have I would think they would have something sleeker, more streamlined, but it has some oddities to it, these odd little pipes and the handles, like I said, coming on and off. And then, of course, the krill cruisers, very kind of to the point. We're heading out. We're definitely has just the feel like they're constantly moving forward, right? They got to keep moving forward and pushing on and battling and stuff like that. So pretty cool stuff. All right. Those are the ships that have been in the episodes. There might be one or two more. I don't know. I ran through every single one pretty quickly, but those are our ships in the Orville. Hopefully we get to see some new, better, and funner ships and stuff in season 3. And new races, new different things. They're supposed to be higher budget, supposed to be more effects and everything. I mean, after all the stuff that they put into Identity and the effects and stuff that they did there, the new season 3 is supposed to be more like that kind of production value. So maybe we'll get some better ships, some better detail, different things like that. So it'll be pretty cool. All right. Well, thanks for watching this as we travel through the 25 days of Orville. This was day 19. And tomorrow, let's see, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we are, I pull the right browser up. Tomorrow is Ships Orville remakes Star Trek. That one's going to be thinking, because I already have a few that I think I can do, but what episodes from any of these Star Trek episodes would we like maybe the Orville to recreate in their own way? That would be pretty fun. All right, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thanks for watching this one. Take care.